and then so when they get out of the trench, you know, then they meet Dennis, you know, which they thought first they thought he was not a threat, you know, but then Dennis pulls off their mustaches, you know, and he's like, they were fake. Of course they were fake. This is what a real mustache looks like, you know. So then Dennis he gets like he gets spikes from his boots and he's about to step on them, you know, and he's like, that's a big boot. Don't worry, this will only hurt a lot. And then he gets stepped on by a much more bigger boot, which they want to thank him, but then they see the deep sea diver, which is called what they call the Cyclops, you know. It's the Cyclops, and then they get grabbed, you know, they capture, and then they end up waking up in this fishbowl, and they see the fishbowl, and they see all these fish around, which they're all souvenirs and knickknacks, you know, and then they see the Cyclops there. He's making another knickknack. He's turning sea animals and making them into knickknacks, you know. And they get and the Cyclops grabs them, puts them under this hot heat under this hot lamp, you know, to dry them up, you know. And they see the sign that says Shell City, which is really a gift shop, and they made it to Shell City, you know. And they know that they think this is the end of them, you know, and they sing Goofy Goober, you know. But then the teardrop that the teardrops they made, you know, it slides down into the outlet, and electrocutes the, you know, shorts the lamp out, so, in which the smoke causes the sprinklers, you know, which brings it back, and it brings all the other dead fish back, you know, and all the fish, you know, they start attacking the Cyclops, you know. And then the SpongeBob and Patrick, they get the crown. They're on the beach, you know, and they had this big bag of wind that was supposed to bring them back, but Patrick accidentally lets loose of the bag, and they say how they're gonna get back, and a voice says, "I can take you there." And then there comes David Hasselhoff, you know, once again playing himself, you know, like, who are you? I'm David Hasselhoff, you know. Yeah, this is, running slow motion for, you know, Baywatch. Yeah, I get it, you know. And it says, where's your boat? And he says, boat? Ha 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 ha. Then he actually takes him there. He takes him there. Then himself is swimming out there, you know. He swims, and he's like acting like a speedboat, you know. But then they see that the bigger boot the Cyclops wore, and Dennis, he pops up from underneath the boot, you know. And he's to finish where he started, you know, and SpongeBob bubbles and got in his eyes, you know, and as soon as he's about to finish SpongeBob off, he gets hit by one of those those particular kind of sailboats. I forget what they're called though, but he gets hit, you know. Patrick's like, see ya. And while that's going on, the King Neptune comes back to the Krusty Krab to finish Mr. Krabs, because the 6 days is up, you know, and Plankton, he's really enjoying it. He's sitting down, waiting for it to happen, you know. But then Mindy, he goes like he's tries to stalling her father, you know, with like, I'm stalling. And yeah, you think, oh, I am stalling, you know, they have that going on, you know, and then David Hasselhoff, they're right below Bikini Bottom, and yeah, and I think, well, okay, and then the other thing where it says we won't be able to float down in time, and David is like, who's saying anything about floating? You know, he's like his pecs, you know, move like it's supposed to like the controls, you know, and it puts Son Patrick right there and uses his chest to shoot them down all the way back to the Krusty Krab, you know, and as soon as King Neptune fires, the fire reflects off the crown and it hits straight up, burns David Hasselhoff, you know. But of course he's still alive. He's like, ow. And everyone's happy, but then Plankton's like this. Oh, well done, SpongeBob, you know. But the thing is all over. But Plankton had a backup plan. He pulls a latch, and there's this king-size bucket helmet that controls King Neptune, you know. And there's when Patrick's like asks SpongeBob, what happened, and it's like Plankton cheated, and it's like, cheated? Hold on a second there, And he's like, you never stood a chance against me, fool. You know why? Because he cheated? No, because I'm an evil genius, and you're just a kid, a stupid kid, ha ha ha, But, and then SpongeBob's like, he admits he is a kid though, but he's like, but he did all those things so that a regular kid wouldn't, He went to Shell City, he beat the Cyclops, and I rolled the Hasselhoff, And he's like, and Plankton's like, he's all this miserable, and Plankton's like, what the, And then SpongeBob starts saying, I'm a goofy goober, rah, You're a goofy goober, That song, And he switches, becomes like this big guitar magician, rock star magician, using the guitar and just shooting this ray who destroys all the bucket helmets, And Plankton gets out, and of course, usually he gets stepped on flat as a pancake, And of course gets taken to jail, Kidnapped to and apologizes to Mr. Krabs, He got one heck of a fellow right there, and Mr. Krabs, he gives SpongeBob tells Squidward to take off the managers. I think we know who deserves that, And Squidward's like, I couldn't agree more, and SpongeBob says, I have something else to say, and Squidward's like saying, yeah, after I go through a long journey, it's not, what do you say, I forgot what line he said, and SpongeBob goes, are you kidding? I just want to tell you that your fly is down. This is the best day of my life, And then there's credits going, they're showing pictures of SpongeBob acting as manager, doing all sorts of things around the Krusty Krab, So I enjoy this. I enjoy this film a lot. I always love this film. And I am looking forward to seeing the sequel as well. It was kind of part of like couple things. I think one thing that should have been left out of the film. At the start of the film, they show pirates. They dig up this treasure chest, and it contains tickets to see the SpongeBob movie. And you see them, and you see them again where SpongeBob and Patrick are being dried up under the lamp. They would start feeling sad. And then you see them after the end credits as they're leaving the theater. That thing that personally I think that could have been left out. I know the thing is pirates. The thing about pirates. Like in the show. Patchy the Pirate. Or the pirate picture at the start of every single episode. Yeah, and I know I think that could have been left out of the film though. But I don't think that doesn't matter though, because I still enjoy the film though. And I'm looking forward to seeing the sequel, Sponge Out of Water, where the bad guy is a pirate, and that's played by Antonio Banderas. I really do enjoy the film a lot, so I'm glad I'm glad it got the pass, and hopefully the sequel will do well as well. Hopefully critics will like it as well, and hopefully it does well in the box office, So yeah. So SpongeBob the movie, I still enjoy the show a lot. I still enjoy the video game. It's one of the best video games ever played in my opinion. And I enjoy all the seasons as well. Maybe some people say the new episodes of the series keeps getting dumber and dumber and dumber, but I don't know. I still enjoy the show. I still find them very funny, So anyway, yeah. So that's my review for SpongeBob SquarePants the movie. Looking forward to the SpongeBob movie, Sponge Out of Water. I agree with this person says from the New York Times. The movie is self-triumphant. The same person from New York Times said the country needs SpongeBob SquarePants. Because SpongeBob SquarePants, is one of those iconic cartoons of this time, because all kids still enjoy SpongeBob, and I still do, So that's my review for SpongeBob SquarePants the movie. Hope you enjoyed it. Looking forward to seeing the sequel. Thanks for watching. Take care and stay tuned for the next review. Later.